Yes, what's happening, people? And welcome back to GavGoesIn. So, guys, we carry on. Obviously, our edition, of the Next Gen 50. For those of you that don't know, it's the best 50 young players in world football, under the age of 21. And again, if you guys have been watching any of my previous content on those players, it's a good list. And obviously, there's still a few more to go. So yeah, as always, make sure you guys let me know what you think of the analysis of those players. And let me know if you think that these players will be stars of the future. Again, some of them are actually stars right now, but there's some that a lot of people might not be aware of that could be making it into that bracket as well. So yeah, we're gonna move on to our latest one. And we're gonna talk about a certain striker, of African descent, Nigerian descent, a striker that's actually declared playing for Spain. He started off at Atletico Madrid, and I think he had a couple of loan spells at Alaves in Spain and at Granada as well. And I think now he's with FC Porto, and that's Samu Omorodion. So for me, Omorodion, was he 21 years of age now? A physical presence, I think he's someone that could possibly be in the future one of Spain's main strikers, Again, he's something different to what the Spanish national team normally have, They don't really have black strikers as it is anyway. But I think he's someone with his physicality, and he does score goals as well. I think he's someone that, in a pool of not too many strikers, he could be one that could be up and coming. He's still relatively young, getting experience now as well. And I think he could be one that's going to be talked about in the next few years. Does he stay at Porto? I think next summer he probably gets a big move. Whether he goes back to Spain and plays for Atletico again, or whether he goes and plays for one of the big two, which is unlikely. But I definitely think he will get a move to one of the top leagues in Europe. Again, there was talk about him going to Newcastle. Obviously, Newcastle, as we know, chose two other players. But from what I've seen of him, target man, striker, he's got pace, obviously the strength as well, and does score goals, and, those bases for a striker are always great. I think his touch isn't that great, but in terms of his hold-up play, his hold-up play is impressive. And I think, as I said, I think he's someone definitely, especially with the pool of strikers that's about, he'll be someone that will be on a lot of other clubs' radar for me, So, I mean, I've looked at a couple of his stats. Obviously, didn't make any appearances for Atletico Madrid. But on loan at Granada, 1 appearance, 1 goal, Alaves, 34 appearances, 8 goals. And I think that's when he kind of announced himself, playing for a lower team like Alaves, and showing that he can handle the step up in the Liga. And then obviously he's been at Porto now for 2 seasons, I believe. 44 appearances, 27 goals. So again, he's showing every season he is getting better, especially with the numbers. As we know, with the Portuguese league, it isn't the toughest league in the world, but he's still putting the ball in the back of the net, which is why I think there'll be a few more teams in for him. And again, he's got 2 caps for Spain, 0 goals. But I do expect him to get more caps for Spain. Because if we look at Spain's strikers, they don't really have no kind of target man striker. I think the strikers that Spain use, you've got Alvaro Morata and you've got Mikel Rafabel. And then Ferran Torres can play through there as well. So I think Omorodion in the future might be someone that will be figuring a lot more. As we know, Spain don't really play with that kind of striker in general anyway. So but if he keeps scoring goals, for sure, there'll be a lot of interest and a lot of clamour for him to get more game times for Spain as well. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Samu Omorodion, or is it Samu Agahawa? You know, the Agahawa obviously is his Nigerian descent name. So yeah, let me know what you think of him. Do you think he's a striker for the future? Do you think he's someone that will eventually ply his trade in the Premier League? Yeah, let me know what you think, if you rate him or not. And as always, make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you smash that like button as well. And most importantly, check out all the other content on that playlist as well. So Next Gen 50, which is the top 50 youngsters in world football. And let me know what you think. Big up yourselves, guys. Take it easy.